What's up, old school homies? Let's talk about getting permission to go on to some land. This is something that you should be working on all the time. I don't think I have been working on that. No. I do have some land that I want to go on, and it's in Anaheim Hills, and it's a lot of acres of horse country. I would like to metal detect it, rock collect it, and my grandma knows the guy who owns the land, and she told me it would be cool, and then she kind of told me it wasn't going to be cool because there was too much grassland and there wasn't going to be any rocks on there for me to collect. But maybe now I could say, maybe I could metal detect it, and I'll be rock collecting on the side. There's actually a lot of fossils in that area, so I've never found a fossil. The clamshell fossils are really common in California. You could find a lot of those. Um, but you should be trying to get permission to go on to different pieces of land and try to be creative about how you go about finding these opportunities. Maybe there's a construction site. Okay, if they're digging through some really cool stuff, maybe you can ask if you can look through it. A lot of times they'll let you look through it if you have permission. Just show up with a hard hat. A lot of times the hard hat is a nice thing to have because they don't let you on a lot of job sites without a hard hat. You need to be able to articulate meeting different people, trying to get involved in different historical societies or stuff like that, where you start getting a little bit more leverage to look for stuff that's a little bit more protected, on private property. And these are going to be the better opportunities. Sometimes you do know where the good opportunities are, and if you just had permission, you'd be able to find some good stuff, right? So that's what you need to do. You need to show up to people's houses. Don't just go knocking on people's doors. Let's send some emails. Just do that. Find somebody to send out an email and say, hey, I noticed that you have these few acres of land and maybe I can metal detect them. Me and my metal detecting club would really appreciate it, or stuff like that can go a long ways, especially if you have a club. Then they're like, wow, these people really care about my land, and they start to feel special.